Hello. Julia, you want to come up? We can. Okay, great. Yeah, so I'm Rama Prasad, founder, CEO of Teqnizan Music Earrings. And I know that's like, we've never heard of that before. How can you have music and earrings? And yes, it works. The picture's right there. Um, so the earring is the metal. We spent a lot of time figuring out how to do this and do it differently than just a circuit board with a housing around it. So I'll get into that a lot more later, but my team member here is Marlon Anderson. He really understands electrical circuits and systems very deeply, so I've been working with him for a few years now. Met him at IoT Fuse, Internet of Things Fuse, and clearly we had common interest and resonated on this idea. I also have a mechanical engineer. He can't be here today, but Steve Fighton's been working with us. And Julia is going to model our product. So yeah, so it works well. She's been wearing it for 2 hours now. And I think it's comfortable, so she'll tell you about that. So the problem we are trying to solve. The problem is I don't like putting things in my ear. It just the blocked feeling, and most of the earbuds fall out of my ear. And then second is, in recent years, it feels like my whole day is spent glued to a screen. It's either the cell phone screen or the computer screen, I'm doing work, or watching TV, or my laptop. So, just kind of the direction, and next the screen is going to be on my face. Okay. But is this a problem really worth solving? Is it just me, having this kind of, why is it this way now with all of this technology? So if we look at the numbers, cell phones have, of course, transformed how we live our lives. And for every 100 cell phones sold, there's 48 personal audio devices that get sold. And personal audio devices include over-the-head headphones, around the neck earbuds, and true wireless, which is no wires at all, in-ear earbuds. And so that's a large number, 48, it's growing. Clearly, we need to have hands-free audio. That's what these devices are. And the number one feature for purchasing these personal audio devices is audio quality, which makes sense. It's an audio device. Audio quality is really important. 75% of the customers use that criteria. But a very close second is comfort. 71% of the customers really look at comfort and try to pick a earbud that's comfortable to wear. And that comfort feature doesn't show up for smartwatch or cell phone. So the other devices, comfort is a non-issue. So why is that? Why is comfort such a problem? For that, we have to look at the human ear. The human ear is a kind of complex organ. There's all these helical ridges and surfaces, and they're intersecting. And you've got your ear canal. So on top of all this very complicated geometry, there's a lot of variation. So there's a lot of genetic variation. There are parts of the world where where human beings are bigger built, or the ear is bigger. There are parts of the world where the humans are not that big built, but the ear is bigger. The relative proportions are different. So we've got all this variation across the world. Females in general are smaller than men. And then the human ear keeps growing over the life of the human. So at age 40, your ear will be bigger, 20% bigger than at age 18, the same person. So all this variation over the life, how can we expect one size fits all? It doesn't in this complex. And that's why comfort is a problem. And on top, in addition to all that, there is the blocked feeling. You can't hear traffic around you. A lot of people like to listen to music when they're commuting. And if you can't hear traffic, it leads to unsafe situations. The other is having the speaker sealed in the ear. There's some data showing it can cause hearing damage. and then earwax and sweat and all of it. So anyway, so is there an alternative? I mean, is that just how it is? You know, the audio hands-free is just a great function. No, there is an alternative, and that's what we've explored and we've developed. So we started trying out, and Marlon and I, in his lab, we were building things. And the surprise was that you can hear the audio from the earlobe. It is audible. The speaker's on top, positioned on top, pointing in, and it is audible. So right there, it was like, okay, this is viable. And then we started doing a lot of pilot testing. We did quite a bit of work with University of Minnesota, student teams there, University of St. Thomas, and Augsburg College, and St. Cloud State University. So did a lot of testing with students and users. And I think what became clear was, and what was interesting to us was, how do we do this jewelry in a different way, more convincing, like more jewelry-like. And that's where I focus more on making real metal and metal artwork, because that's what jewelry is, at least to a lot of us. And so we kind of, it has to be lightweight, it has to be good audio quality and all. So we've invented, we figured out what the circuit architecture needs to be, what the mechanical design needs to be. Our first patent is issued. A couple copyrights are issued. We're filing our second patent, and we are selling. So this design right here is selling it. It's quite robust. It's quite reliable and robust. You can wear the metal earring first and then put the earbud in. The earbud is such that you can actually wear the earbud by itself, if that's how you prefer. So you do get an earbud, but you can also wear it as an earring. And then it's open ear, it's hands-free. Music plays really well. The way we use it, and I want to promote, is having music stored in the smartwatch. So I have 80 to 100 of my favorite songs in here, and then it connects Bluetooth to the earring, and you can go for a walk, running. It's actually very, it stays put. So I'll let Julia speak to, she's been wearing it for 2 hours now. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's totally comfortable. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So, it may look heavy. It's not. It's not heavy. Yeah. Oops, it's the camera has to be, oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. And, so it works. I think what's unique about our approach is we can do a lot of different artwork. But this is a very simple design. We've just put some circles, and the space in between is where the tap sensor is. But we can do more artwork. We can do flowers, paisley, snowflakes, all types of artwork with the metal. And then the electronic casing as well, we absolutely plan to customize it more and optimize it more. And we are in the process of fundraising. So we've got some angel investment, but we are going to work on the next round, seed round, maybe some institutional or large angels. We are selling, so you can go on our website and buy one. We've sold about 12. We started a month and a half ago. And we've got our social media pages. There's Instagram page, Facebook page, and TikTok, and we present a YouTube channel. So we talk a lot about how's the product, how can the product be used, how does it make your life easier, more convenient. That's the promise of wireless, and certainly this wireless audio. It's convenient, it makes your life easier, and it's fun to wear. It's just fun and comfortable to wear. So yeah, we answer all the questions and concerns that you might have. Is it reliable? Is it heavy? Can you hear it? Is it loud enough? Doesn't it have to be in the ear? No, it doesn't have to be in the ear. happy to do demos, have you try it out. We are absolutely confident that you'll like it. If you purchase it, you'll be able to use it in many under many use conditions. I think that's it. I think that's all I had. Marlon, you want to say anything? Yeah.
It's a great little thing. It's a wonderful little thing. You might speak to the approachability. People.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There is a subtle social aspect that we just became aware of, that when people have earbuds in and they're staring at the screen, it's like everybody's in their world. We stop interacting with each other. Here, even if you may be listening to music or doing your thing, people don't think, you're closed off. They'll still come and talk to you. So it opened the world back up into a more social.